Hi everyone, it's your girl Jennifer. So today we are going to draft a funnel corset. Now to the whatever, I'll draft my vertical line, which is chest line, the bust point, under bust, the waist, and the full length of the pattern. Now I'll go ahead to measure my neckline, which is 3.5 to 3 inches. Now I'll measure the neck shoulder slope and the armhole curve, just like I did. Alright, now the next step is to get my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Mine is 4 inches, but I mark 4.5 for sewing allowance. So I'll go ahead to make it into a straight line like so. Alright, so from the underbust, the waistline, I measure 1.5 inch on the other side and 1 inch on the right hand side. So I'll go ahead to connect it and make it into a curve. So I'll come out by 1/2 inch at the bust point, then I'll connect it to the bust, okay, just from the under bust to the bust, and then I'll mark it down to the hip line. So this is just it. Then from the bust point, I come down by 1 inch for the bust dart. Now this is the difference between my front and the back. You can measure yours. Some people own is 1.5, but mine is 1 inch. So I'll mark it down, create my bust point. Then I come up by 1 inch at the chest line, and then I come down by 1/2 inch at the chest line of the neckline, and I'll measure my half of my shoulder and connect it to the bust point like so. Then I'll create my neckline. Okay, from the 1 inch I mark up, I'll connect it to the neckline and curve it to the armhole curve. Then I'll come out from there. I'll come out by 1/2 inch on both sides and connect it to the bust point. It's actually creating a bustier for the bust. So I'll open the bust dart and also open the shoulder dart. So I'll go ahead to close the dart like so, to just close it. Okay, then I'll measure the cup. So from the bust point, I will mark and connect it to the chest line, ensuring that it starts from the bust point and also connect the other point to the armhole line, just like so. So I'll go ahead to measure the horizontal measurement, my waist divided by 4, and this waist is actually snatched. I remove 3 inches from the waist, so including the bust and the dart taking. I'll go okay, that is snatching the waist. Now from there, I'll go ahead and mark my 4 inch, that the nipple to nipple measurement from there, to create a center dart. So I'll mark it and make it into a straight line for that. Then at the waistline, I'll come in by 1/2 inch on both sides like so. Then I'll connect it to the bust to the waistline. I'll connect it to the waistline and connect the rest to the hip, just like this. This is basically creating trying to snatch the waist. Alright, so having done that, I'll go ahead and extend my allowance, because I already mark taking out that for snatching the waist out. So I add it back to the allowance, just like so, and then connect it to the hip line of the pattern. So I'll go ahead to cut it. Okay, so I'll cut out the neckline, the allowance. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, then I cut out the dart, and if you are drafting your advice, you don't cut this snatching of the dart, the center dart, because I'll cut out the bustier first before cutting out the dart. So you see that I have to tape it together before tracing out the bustier. So I go ahead to arrange it and mark my arrow at the bust point, give a notch at the bust point or mark an arrow there to know how it is. So this is it for now, right? Okay, then I'll go ahead and trace out the bustier pattern. So I'm going to start from the under bust. As you can see, I place the pattern paper at the edge of the pattern, then I'll trace it from the under bust, and I'm going to cut it off. This would be better if you have your tracing wheel, but I don't have tracing wheel, so I'm going to trace it with a dot and then cut it off. Okay, ensuring you press it from the pattern from the under bust. Now this is the center, this is the side front. I've already traced the center front, so this is the center front and this is the side front. Okay, so I've traced it, and now this is my bustier. So having done that, I'm going to arrange it and give my mark on the bust point to determine where the bust point is. You can notch it whichever one you want. So this is it, and the next step is to arrange it. Then I'll mark it like so. Okay, yeah, now this is basically getting off for it. So I'll go ahead and cut out the bustier just like so. So okay, I've cut out the center front and the side front. I'll cut out the bustier line. You see why I don't want to cut that before this. So this is it. So now I'm going to trace it from the under bust. Okay, just keep it from the under bust like so. You see that the bustier part is already showing, so I'll do the same, okay, with the side front. So this is the center front and this is the side pattern. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so, okay, and keep watching us on this channel. Now I'll go ahead to tape the pattern paper together. Having cut out the bustier, I'm gonna tape it together, tape the darts taking, I'll tape it, and this is just it. All right, I've already taped the center front, the other side, and I'm also taping this other pattern together. This is the front pattern and this is how it look like. All right, and this is the bustier and how the bustier look like. So I go ahead to tape the bustier parts of it. You're gonna see how the bustier has already formed. So I'll tape it the both side of the bustier like so. Yeah. Now this is it. Okay. So I'm gonna ahead to take the bustier. You can see the bustier have already formed. So if you're sewing on your pattern, you place it very well and pin it, okay, and pin it and sew it, okay, and sew it perfectly. So this is just it. I'm going to place it on it. So this is what it looks like for the front pattern. All right, so then I'm going to make it. You can see if you are sewing it with your fabric, ensure you keep your pressing iron close to you, because you need that iron to keep it back to each rack or each shape. So this is how it is. Now I'm going ahead to set it like so. All right, then for the front pattern, the back pattern, I've already dropped the vertical measurement, which is the chest line, the bust, the waist, and the full length. So I mark my shoulders low from the armhole, and I'll mark my armhole and the chest line. That will go in by 2.5 inch for the silver allowance. So this will not going to have a silver allowance, it's going to have a lobe. So I'll create an allowance for the lobes of the pattern. So this is for the lobe. So from there I'll measure my nipple to nipple measurement, which is the that I'll mark it into a straight line. So from the chest line, I'll go about half an inch and connect to the chest line. That is from the waistline to the chest line. Alright, so also connect it to the hip line. So this is for the that. Then I'll make a slant shape at the neckline. Okay, just like this. Second down by half an inch at the chest line and connect it to the armhole. So that's basically all for it. Then I measure my horizontal measurement, and remember the waistline here is 15 inches. That is 1 inch different from the back, but from the front back pattern, I mean. So I also snatch the waist using the same inches I used for the front pattern. I use it to snatch the waist. So this is all for the back pattern. Alright, so if you find this video interesting, kindly give me a thumbs up, and if you are just new to this channel, please kindly subscribe. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Now this is the front and this is the back pattern all set for it. So see you in my next video. Bye bye.